Yo, let's chit chat for a sec. If you're a guy like me, white, heterosexual, cisgendered, and you're trying to learn how the patriarchy, how white supremacy, how misogyny, how all these things interplay and have affected your world and your worldview, as well as trying to work on yourself and understand your own pain and your own trauma, I want you to know that the idea is not so that you can be more successful with women, it's so that you can be a better human. And for someone who says well, can it be both? No. If you're trying to be a better human only so that you can then be more successful with women, then your motives are completely off. But I want to give you the benefit of the doubt and give you some grace because I think that you think in your mind that, yeah, these are really problems. Yeah, these are really issues. But I want to know if you actually believe it. Let me explain the difference. It's one thing to have somebody tell you their story, tell you their lived experience, and you cognitively in your brain go, well, that shouldn't have happened. That's wrong. And that's an important step, but that's really the first step. But where real change, empathy, and compassion starts is when you're able to understand their lived experience, understand the emotions of their lived experience, and then find those same emotions in your experience. If you haven't figured it out yet, do you feel it in your body? When somebody tells you a story of their pain, their relationship struggles, their abuse, or their systematic oppression, do you just think that it's bad, or do you actually feel it inside of you? Because once you feel it inside of you, it doesn't matter who the person is across from you. You just feel for them. It doesn't matter if they look like you or act like you or present like you. It doesn't matter if they're a potential romantic partner or even just a hookup. Once you start to feel it, you actually feel it. And the interesting thing about this is you can have it for complete strangers, and it gets you out of your head to where you're no longer thinking, well, what does this mean for our relationship, or what's the nature of this relationship? I'm here to tell you, you're allowed to feel things for other human beings. And this is not to say that your thoughts don't matter. They absolutely do. But the real magic and the real change within you and within your relationships and within our society at large happens when we're full humans, when we're all head, all heart, and all body. Bringing all those things together to see one another. Now again, for us dudes, this is why it's really important for us to do the work. Because if we're just up here, there's the potential that we're only doing this to perform, to make sure that we fit in, but not actually belonging in being part of the group. We're saying the right things because we know it's the right thing to do, but do you actually believe that it's the right thing to do? Which makes it all that much more important that we check ourselves and each other, because some dudes are faking it to hurt women.